Hey guys, welcome back. In today's video I want to show you and talk to you about the Printique leather cover photo books and photo albums and show you all the available leather options in the new range. I have written about Printique in the past, but back then they used to be called Adorama Picks, and they have renamed themselves a few years back. And now I want to give you another review of a photo book, a more updated review, and to show you the new materials that you can choose from. In my older video, I was showing you the fabric cover photo book, and after that I also included Printique in quite a few compilation videos like best photo books for weddings in 2021 and so on. So if you know nothing about Printique, they are a photo book and photography company located in New York, and unfortunately at the moment they only ship to the United States and Canada. So if you are outside North America, you won't be able to order any of these books unless you use a forwarding company like Ship It To, who can get the parcel for you and send it over to Europe or Asia or wherever. So the company is located in New York. They have actual physical shops where they sell cameras and lots of pro gear, and they also have their photo book printing and photograph printing business for average consumers like us and professional photographers as well. They have a pro service. The reason why I always suggest these photo books in the high quality category is because all of these books are lay flat, and all of these books are made using a chemical process, silver halide process. So the prints have amazing colors, very nice tone transitions, and they are very well fit for weddings and pro photo shoots. So this one is my newest book from Printique, and as you can see, it's a soft, elegant, luxury leather cover photo book. And if you go onto the website, you can see two distinct categories for photo album products. You've got photo books and photo albums. And I quickly want to address the difference between these two products in case you don't know, because it can be a little bit confusing when you go onto the website, because most of the options available for the two products are identical. So the photo book and the photo album are almost the same product. The main difference between the two is the thickness of the pages and some of the customization options that you can choose for the photo albums. The print is identical in both book types, and the size choice is identical as well. However, the photo books can be chosen with a hardcover, a fabric cover, and a leather cover, while the photo albums can be chosen with a leather cover, a metal cover, which is basically leather with a metallic sheet on it, and hardcover. The main difference is, as I said, in the thickness of the paper. In the photo book, the pages are printed as double page spreads and they are stuck together, creating the lay flat look, but there's nothing inserted between the sheets. So they're kind of bendable, and I think that they are 320 microns thick. And in the photo albums, there is a substrate inserted between these sheets, and you've got two options, a slim and a heavy. The slim is going to be 0.67 millimeters thick, and the thick one, the heavy one, is 1.12 millimeters thick. So it's a lot more rigid, and it's going to be more durable in the long run. With the slim pages and the photo book pages, you can have a maximum of 100 pages in these books, but with the heavy pages, of course, since they are much thicker, you can have a maximum of 50 pages in the photo albums. Other subtle differences are that in the photo albums, you can have a textured end sheet. So the paper that starts and ends the book is going to be a textured black kind of card, and here is just a double page spread of the same photo book paper that you find inside the book. And you can also opt for rounded corners and edge gilding. For all of these books, you can request stamping titles on the front in metallic colors. I'm going to go into my close-up shots now and show you the book from beginning to end, give you a little bit of an info about the insides, and then I'm going to show you every individual item in these swatches for the leather covers. There are quite a few new options that you can choose. And before I forget to say, even if you're a vegan, you can benefit from these amazing albums because they have lots of vegan leather options now in many different colors, and the genuine leather options as well. And to not make you wait all the way to the end of the video, let me just mention some guide prices as well. So this book is a 10 by 10 inch leather cover book, and it's a photo book. Now, if you want to buy a photo book the same size, 10 by 10 inches, for 20 pages, with a genuine leather cover, it's going to cost you $160. And if you go for the vegan leather cover, it's going to be $110 for 20 pages. If you choose the same size in the photo album, then it's going to be $160 for the vegan leather cover option. And if you go for the genuine leather, it's going to be $216 for 20 pages. So not cheap albums, but you get great quality for the price. Also look out for discounts. Every now and then you will see 15-20% off. And if you go onto my blog, thephotoboogguru.com, you'll always see the latest deals for Printique as well. And one final moment before I go into my close-up shots. If you want to order some sample packs like these genuine leather and vegan leather samples, or paper samples, as they have lots of papers to choose from, then you can order sample packs from the website. They have quite a few different options depending on what you need, and then you can experience them up close in your hands. It's the best way to choose between materials, or if you have clients, you can show them the different options and have a sample swatch ready. So let's dive in. So let's start with the unboxing. The book came in this box, and you have to pay for this. It's not a free box, but it's a fairly affordable upgrade. And there's a little ribbon on it. You can take it off. And there we go. So perfect fit for the book. And here is the book. Now this one is a leather photo book, not the photo album. The photo album can come with thicker pages, as I mentioned in the intro, and this one is using the metallic leather cover, but more on the leather covers later. But I just want to show you the texture. So it has a kind of a shiny, shimmery look, and you can also request titles on the leather and also linen covers. The spine is empty, and the back of the book is also blank. It's a very smooth leather. It's nicely padded, so it's not too hard. And yeah, that's how the cover looks. The photo books can be chosen in 3 different orientations: landscape, square, and portrait. This one is a square 10 by 10 inch book, and the other square sizes are 6 by 6, 8 by 8, or 12 by 12 inches. They also have one portrait size, which is 10 by 8 inches, and they have 3 landscape sizes: 10 by 8, 10 by 12.5, and 12 by 15, so an extra large book for those mighty projects. So I'm going to show you the book now inside, talk a little bit about those options, and then I'm going to talk in detail about all the leather options for the cover. So when you open the book, it starts with an empty double page spread, and then the book starts on the next page. And for this book, I chose the lustrous paper option, and you've got luster, glossy, matte, silk, metallic, deep matte, linen, and pebble. So lots of premium photo papers to choose from, and all of them are going to be printed using a silver halide technology. So it's a chemical print, which is going to make your colors much more natural looking, and the tone transitions are going to be smooth. A few pages from the book, you can see the luster finish and the colors. And needless to say, the book is seamless lay flat, as you can see. So it's printed as a double page spread, and the sheets are then stuck together, creating a seamless, uninterrupted flow of the image from left to right. And as you can see, the page in the photo book is fairly thick, but it's still bendable. And if you go for the photo album classic heavy option, then the page is going to be a lot thicker and more rigid. There's going to be a substrate inserted between the 2 sheets. So these are just some photos from Aruba from this year. You can see the sky as well, and the sand. The color is very smooth, and the tones are blending into each other seamlessly, which I think is really important when you do these kind of photos and you print them out. You don't want any abrupt changes between the tones. So So the colors are absolutely perfect, the picture is sharp, dynamic range is excellent. I've talked about the Printique books before, and I always suggest them for professional photo quality albums and projects. And on the last page, you've got the Printique logo. And again, this is the back cover, so you don't have to pay for an extra 2 pages to have an end sheet. It comes automatically with the book. So it's quite a short album, but you can see it's still fairly thick. Now let's have a look at the leather options. As I mentioned in the intro, you can choose between 2 different leathers. You've got a vegan sustainable leather, and you've also got genuine leather. So if you're a vegan, you can still benefit from these beautiful photo albums. The vegan leather comes in a lot of different colors, 13 to be accurate, and these are the colors of the vegan leather. So that's a gray. Then you've got some darker neutral colors. And as you can see, the texture is identical on all of them. It's kind of a deeper texture. And the backside, which you obviously wouldn't see, is smooth. Now these leathers are obviously a lot thinner and they don't feel as soft as the genuine leather. But of course, if you're vegan, then that's your only option. And also if you're not vegan, but you would like a wider color range, then you can also choose from these. And the book is still going to be very elegant looking. That's a nice baby pink or powder pink. Then a blush color, black, dark gray, a navy blue, and chestnut. So these are all the vegan colors. And now if you click on the genuine leather option on the website, you can choose from 3 different categories. And there is a classic one, there is a metallic, and a rugged option. The classic comes in 4 different colors, and this one is the onyx black. And as you can see, the texture is fairly smooth. You see some little crinkles and wrinkles in it, but it's mostly smooth. That's another color, a more traditional leather color. This darker one, I think this one is the ruby red and the saddle brown. So these are the 4 colors that you can choose, which are in the classic genuine leather category. And these ones are much thicker and also smoother. So, and obviously that's the bag, but again, you wouldn't see that. The second category is the rugged, which is very similar to these, but it has a more kind of hipstery texture, to put it that way. So you can see the texture is much more dense, more wrinkles and crinkles on it. And it comes in 4 colors as well. It's more like a distressed look, I would say. And these are oak, maple, honey, and charcoal. And the final category is the metallic ones, which I was very curious to see. And as I mentioned, my book here is a metallic cover as well. And these ones look very similar, but if you look in the light, they have this nice reflective surface, almost like pearly, lustrous finish. And they come in 4 different shades: the silver, stone, teal, and bronze. And these ones feel very, very smooth as well. And I think they're slightly thinner than the classic ones. So just to compare the 2, here is a standard brownish one, and here is the metallic. And you can see how much more reflective the metallic is, and also the texture is a lot more dense on the metallic ones. So lots of beautiful leathers to choose from, and whichever category you go for is going to look very nice and elegant, but it's really a question of taste which one you choose. And I just wanted to show you all these samples that Printique was kind enough to send me, so you can see them up close, because it's very difficult to see these kind of subtle differences in photographs and on mock-ups. But I think this gives you a better idea of what kind of leather options you can choose from and what to expect from the metallic covers. So that was my little updated review of the Printique albums, and with special focus on the leather covers and the new metallic and rugged leather options. If you have any more questions about these books, leave them in the comments. Thank you very much for watching. As always, subscribe for more.